Like the video and subscribe right now, or Cat Doggo will come to your dreams tonight. Little brother painted his brand new keyboard because he could. Bro, I distinctly remember when I was little and grocery shopping with my dad. I wanted him to buy the oatmeal with those hatching dinosaur eggs, but he said we couldn't because his girlfriend's daughter is afraid of the dinosaurs. Me. Turns on the family's newest Netflix obsession, of which we are 5 episodes in. 8-year-old. Wait. Why does she have the same name as Wednesday from the Addams Family? I wouldn't let him touch a washed up jellyfish. Hi, I know I'm just 8-year-old and shouldn't see porn and joined the game 2 days ago, and people keep saying about this R3040 AU ship, so I google it and I'm here. Wow. When I was 13, I ordered a 4-cheese quesadilla at a restaurant thinking I was getting 4 cheese quesadillas. I proceeded to not eat it, since it had 4 cheeses in it. You all know the Jeffrey Bezos song? Was just singing it, except he sang, "Jeffrey Dahmer, you can do it. Pave the way. Put your back into it." I cannot regain my composure. Once when I was 5, I was climbing a fence right next to a windowsill. I fell and split both lips on the windowsill, and if I remember correctly, I chipped a tooth. Blood was pouring out of my lips and I went to the ER overnight, getting tons of stitches. I couldn't eat solid food for weeks. I usually just ate ice cream. Anyway, when I got better I climbed the same fence. Look at this drawing I did when I was 6. I'm screaming. Come bucket. My younger brother thought it was a great idea to get a stain out with these 3 things. Hitting with blocks, fighting over door, playing with truck, running over people, took helper job away for not listening, gave him 2 warnings, swinging fist at Matthew, choking a friend. A dad who found mysterious scratches on the bonnet of his new car discovered it was his own son clearing the snow with a shovel. His 7-year-old boy wanted to help him by clearing the snow, but instead caused over £1,000 worth of damage. Dad Humphrey said, "It wasn't until Wednesday that I saw the scratches. They're absolutely terrible, massive scrapes. I checked the cameras to see what happened, and there my son was using a shovel he found outside from building work we were doing to get the snow off. He said he thought it would be satisfying, bless him. The ironic thing is that the car wasn't even going anywhere, he just wanted to help out. I don't need dinner, I can eat paper. PS. C. R. Tomatoes so we can make French fries. Austin, pointing to a bag of frozen mangoes. My child made me buy a pumpkin pie. I cook it for an hour and a half, let it cool for 2 hours, offer it to him for him to look me dead in the face and say tricked ya. This award for originality goes to my 6th grade student that tried to sneak his Apple Watch into class by telling me he is on house arrest and has a court date. Shaking my head, give me that watch and it's detention, sir. My child is desperately wiggling a loose tooth so she can force Santa and the Tooth Fairy to meet and fight. Could hear a faint scream. I started to panic, ran to the noise, turned a corner and found this. Congrats kid. Never actually seen anyone do this in real life. Duck around and find out. My son named a piece of birthday cake Kaki, then got too attached to it to eat it. We saved it for him, and he decided to eat it the next day. Because he didn't want it to get old, he cried the whole time saying "I'm sorry Kaki" between bites. Just landed. These idiots had the wrong headphones on the entire flight. He watched Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and she watched Barbie's Dream House. But the headphones were to the wrong iPad, so each listened to the opposite audio. 4-hour flight. I'm not putting any more money in their college fund. Me on a video call with my cousins on my 16th birthday. 5-year-old cousin. Can you drive me to Chuck E. Cheese? Me. No sorry. 5-year-old. Why? Me. Because I can't drive. I don't know how. 5-year-old. But you just turned 16. My dad then told her how. Just because you turn 16 doesn't mean you automatically know how to drive. I'm a swimming teacher, and one thing that all pool objects have in common, they all have hunks bitten out of them. Floats, bitten pool noodles, bitten to shit armbands. Apparently delicious to not only bite, but also lick constantly throughout lessons. Kids are so ducking stupid, man. When I was 9 or 10 years old, I loved playing Roblox in high school. On Roblox, it's a game where you can make characters and role play as them. At the time I was obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's, and there was this character called Purple Guy. He was one of my favorites and I always played as him. Also, I was not fluent in English yet. I'm Serbian. As soon as I put his name as my nickname, people started attacking me saying "You're Guy, ooh, Guy." Having no idea what they were saying, I just replied with "Yes, Guy, Purple Guy," and people kept bullying me. I then left the game, logged out, and didn't play Roblox for a month. Turns out, I didn't know how to spell guy. When I was around 5, I was at the zoo with my grandparents, who bought me a balloon. About 20 minutes later, my nan noticed I was playing with my crotch area. I'm a man, and looking a bit uncomfortable. Turns out in that time I'd managed to wrap the balloon string around my penis, which was now anchoring the balloon. Apparently my PP was bright purple and my nan had to carefully untangle the penis balloon string mess. I was still am an idiot. Help. How to remove these scratches from TV. My kid has scratched with fresh pencil before mending. Is there any way to remove it? 3-year-old me. Haha. You can't catch me. Elderly stranger in a wheelchair. Did you want me to try? When I was a kid, I didn't realize that the song "I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus" meant that Daddy was Santa Claus. I was like, holy shit, Mom is an adulterer. Just in case you wondered, parenthood is a trip. One of the girls cried inconsolably for over an hour about how she is mad at Santa because he, in fact, did not bring our dog back from the dead for Christmas this year. Guess what animal I'm thinking of? A lion. Nope, it's a kind of bird. A lion bird. There are a lot of different kinds of nuts. Coconuts, regular nuts, chipmunk nuts, and acorns. If you get pulled over and want to avoid being arrested, just close the doors, lock them, roll up the windows, and drive into the ocean. You wouldn't believe how strict my teacher is. She's so mean. We're in the same class. Unscramble the words. PPRLES. Celep. OHNSET. Tetsenho. ORDEO. Odro. He also tried to fake me out at bedtime. My 4-year-old's work of art. I don't want any more, Dad. When I was a kid, I made this beautiful lighthouse in elementary school. My family couldn't stop laughing back then. It's been hanging there ever since, and my family tells everyone the story of when I made a lighthouse. My brother crying because we're burning some wood in the fireplace. I told my 8-year-old to put the dryer sheets where all the laundry stuff goes. Kid donates $500 on iShowSpeed's World Cup final live stream. What is this again? Please tell me. I superglued my eyes shut when I was 2. One didn't open for 6 weeks. My mom said it was in a chilled proof container and my dad was watching a movie right next to me. My kid said this banana has a lot of rust and it's too old. Found a Spider-Man drawing I did when I was 4. Spearman. She's mad because I won't let her run over the 300 plus Pokemon cards she knocked over. 4-year-old made this while I slept. I'm not hungry anymore. When my kid runs out of toilet paper, she will improvise. Had a phase as a kid where I would carry around hot sauce in a holster. Hide and seek with my 2-year-old. I bought my 13-year-old son an Oculus. He turned off Guardian mode and bought us a new TV. I wrote this when I was 8. My family is atheist. My family and I celebrate Christmas. Christmas is celebrated on December 25th every year. We celebrate Christmas because that's when Jason was born. Jesus. I celebrate Christmas by having dinner together. We also decorate a Christmas tree. My grandpa takes out a small Christmas tree. Then we decorate it with many things. I decorate our front yard with many things. Sometimes we go to a store to buy gifts for our friends. On Christmas, we might build a snowman if it snows. That's played up. My 5-year-old refused to eat his fritter because it looks like a baby dragon. He wanted me to take a photo and share it with the world, so here you go. She refused her bed and the couch. We are concerned. My snowman melted because I put it on a table and I got a flamethrower. Guess which one my kindergartner decided is unforgivably creepy and needs to be tossed as soon as possible. Our 2nd grader is learning about body autonomy. We still have work to do. An example of a safe secret is my dad has a stash. This gem my brother brought home from kindergarten yesterday. This is a choice I made. I threw a pine cone at. I don't think it hurt him because he didn't cry. Plan. This is what I will do next time. This is me keeping my hands to myself. My little cousin said he drew a picture of me. I'm gay. He happened to write I hate flies on the page too because we were at a restaurant with a lot of flies. My aunt almost lost it before he explained. Our head teacher is the same age and wasn't happy. I was reading a book to my kindergarten kids and pointed out that it was published in 1990. One kid shouted, "My dad was born in 1990. He's really old." My son's teacher in kindergarten sent me picture this morning. Hide and seek. My nephew wrote a letter to his father. How sweet. To Dad. I love you. Santa is coming. It is Christmas. Kid found the sunroof button. My 2-year-old son practicing writing a 0. To be fair, I'm pretty proud. My kid didn't want to help put the top of the tree together because she didn't want to get burned by the fire. My toddler traced his scooter today. He's mad that I won't let him jump off the balcony. She decided to give herself tattoos. This looks delicious. Took 2 hours to untangle this mess. My kid, now 13, still has this jar of poop rocks they found when they were like 4. They are crayons that our dog ate and pooped out over the winter. The kid found them when digging in the melting snow. They cried and cried until I let them jar them up and keep them. When your brother has the nerve to have a birthday, I'm having the best day ever. In the forever. I hate today. Yes or no? This is currently in toy timeout. Evelyn was swinging it like a ducking warhammer. You said the F word in 1st grade. I remember once in 1st grade I heard my dad say it, but I didn't know what it meant, so I used it at school because I thought it was what cool people said. I had no idea what a swear word was. Here's how I used it. Can I borrow a pencil? I don't have one. Duck you. Funny kids are stupid story. I made strawberry breakfast smoothies for the kids this morning and was throwing a fit saying he doesn't like strawberries, even though he eats them all the time, and he wants a blueberry one. So after making the smoothies, I just told him there was blueberries in it, and he loved it. I then told him that I tricked him, and it was strawberry. All of a sudden he didn't like it. So I told him I would fix it. I pretended to put blueberries, which were actually blackberries, in it, told him it was fixed, and he all of a sudden loved it again. What is the opposite of ladyfingers? Nothing. Mentos. Huh. The candy. Mentos. Mentos. Yeah, what about it? Is the opposite of ladyfingers. It's a joke. I don't get it. Draw the digestive system. Label the parts. Mouth. Stomach. Small intestine. Large intestine. Anus. What species is this? Featured comment. Seb Swede. Zombies used to be cool and scary. Look at them now. Sure, grandpa. Now, let's get you back to your grave.